Thought about doing a little rebranding this week, trying on WIG instead of WIN, as I'm clearly just going to focus on games instead of news. I'll touch on news from time to time, but I'm going to be mostly focused on games. Also, there's not going to be a real order to these games as much as just whatever order they end up in my list. I'm going to focus a bit more on what the game's about and how it seems to be reviewing while recording these things as late as I can in the week and launching easy to share short versions that will include stuff like the price info. So if there's one that catches your interest, you can just share the short version with your friends. With that, let's go. Stardew Valley in space, little known galaxy. I think that honestly covers most of it. It's a cozy looking space farm sim that's currently reviewing quite well on Steam. It features crafting, farming, cooking, befriending crew, pets, and restoring your ship, which will allow you to explore other planets. You can romance people and do various other things as well. It seems like the type of game that if you like Stardew Valley, you should check this one out. And as a bonus, it still has a demo to play. So if you're interested, just go right over there and download the demo and give it a spin. The flashy but perhaps flawed Rakugaki. This one has been on my list for a while because it looked really cool. The reviews on this one are a bit more mixed, but actually reading through them, I still decided to cover it. It's a flashy 3D platformer with a lot of cool stuff going on that gives a sense that it's going to be a game that moves fast, which is where the more Rick's reviews come in, as most of the negative reviews are complaining that it plays more along the lines of Ratchet and Clank, and they were disappointed it didn't move faster. I think if you know going in what to expect, there's a decent chance that you'll still have a good time, though. The haunting video game Hauntii. When asked, are video games art? Games like Hauntii are the type of games that are often pointed to. It's absolutely something to look at and reviewing quite well on Steam. It's a game about exploring and haunting the environment. You work towards collecting the story of Hauntee's past, life, and various other secrets. The game is also on Game Pass if that's something you happen to have. Theme Hospital in Space, Galacticare. Available on Game Pass, we have Galacticare, a game that looks like it took Theme Hospital or 2 Point Hospital and just ran with it. It's reviewing really well on Steam, and it just looks like a delightful new addition in hospital management. It seems to take inspiration from what came before it, and then use its space theme to go far goofier and just have fun. It seems like another one that if you're a fan of what came before it, that you absolutely should just take a deeper look at this one. A horror game looking to be dear to your heart, Venture to the Vile. I don't think this one is horror in the sense that it's going to be super scary, but just more in darker themes. It's a 2.5D Metrovania where you're fighting various monsters to absorb their powers and fighting your inner monster. It also has a demo available for you to try out if you're interested in that. And those are the games I wanted to highlight this week. A number of cute little games that I think deserve a little bit more attention that hopefully some will have caught your eye. I'm going to continue to grab whatever games catch my eye and include them in the releases, but odds are some weeks will have less games of interest, so I can't promise there'll always be 5 or more games to these videos. With that said, I hope you all stay wonderful.